Back as promised, some sunshine to start out our Monday morning, but as the afternoon wore on, the clouds were back, and it won't be too much longer until we actually see some precipitation out of these clouds that will initially be in the form of some snow. We've got a cold enough air mass back in place that's exactly what the radar is picking up right now. Still a lot of dry air here, so it's going to take some time for us to see the snow in the Quad Cities. Here's the timeline I'm thinking of right now. So 6 o'clock towards Mount Pleasant, Burlington. We'll eventually work it up towards Muscatine around midnight, and then it's after midnight that we'll see this activity spread more to the north and east into here in the Quad Cities and up towards Clinton, Sterling, Rock Falls. So it will take a while, but once the snow gets here, it will certainly cause a little bit of a mess in terms of our travel conditions. It's an impressive system that's got a ton of moisture associated with it. Snow to the north, rain to the south where it's warmer, and we'll tap some of that warmer air by tomorrow afternoon as we transition out of some of that snow. Before then, though, it's going to cause a little bit of a mess, especially north of Interstate 80, and that's where a winter weather advisory is in place for the counties you see here shaded in purple. This will go until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then after that, the warm air will take over and we'll see rain for the rest of the day. I'll show you this process as we go hour by hour with Future Track, noticing the timing on this is fairly certain. About midnight or so when we'll start to see the first snowflakes fly here in the Quad Cities, and there you see that transition. North of Interstate 80, it's snow. South of the interstate, we're looking at a mainly rain event. So it's north here where we're going to see some of those slick road conditions tomorrow morning. But by the time we reach, say, 8 o'clock or so when that advisory expires, the warmth moves in and it's nothing but rain, which will be heavy at times for the rest of your Tuesday. A very dreary day. And look at the coverage on this. Nearly guaranteed 100% of us are going to see some form of rain tomorrow afternoon. Here's the snow totals for the morning. This will all melt away after the noon hour once the warmth moves in, but not looking at much here in the Quad Cities. Half an inch or so, a little bit closer to an inch, perhaps maybe even as much as 3 inches near Dubuque. But right up in here in this zone here is where you're going to see those slushy roads for that morning commute tomorrow. So this is a 1-2 punch type of storm system. We have the snow in the morning, reduced visibility, especially north, a few slick spots, and then punch number 2 coming in on the backside, and that's going to be the heavy rain that could add up to be more than 2 inches by the time we reach Wednesday morning. So a good time, maybe not now that it's getting dark, but if you can get that in tomorrow, to remove the leaves from your storm drains and your streets, and also check your gutters too. Certainly could be some isolated street flooding with this heavy rain moving in. And here's a peek at that, about an inch already by 4 o'clock tomorrow. We'll continue the rain through tomorrow night, and there you see it, widespread, almost 2-inch amounts. Right now in Davenport, we're at 38 degrees, got the clouds in, now we're waiting for the snow. That'll be here after midnight as we get down to 34. The next 8 days, a nice warm-up coming in time for Thanksgiving, and it will be quiet too throughout much of the Midwest with highs in the 50s. We're still going to watch, though, late in the weekend into early next week. That could be another opportunity to see some more winter weather around here.
Okay, it's here. Thanks,
Andrew.
Hi, V.